Hey there, my beautiful friends. So I wanted to come on here because in today's video I wanted to do something a little bit different than what I have been doing. So I wanted to talk about autism a little bit. Specifically, I want to go through and show you guys all pretty much all of my autism comfort items. Now, I will say before we get started, there are still some things of mine that are currently in storage that are autism comfort items, like my seahorse glowworms that I have, which you guys may have seen in a video, in a previous video, but I do have some comfort items that are not currently like with me per se. So I wanted to just make that disclosure that there are things that are not with me per se. So anyway, give me just a minute. I have to go do something real quick and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to do this in multiple parts because there's more comfort items here than I actually thought. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this, but we are gonna figure it out. All right, guys. So, I'm going to have to do this in more than one part because there are actually more comfort items here than I had thought originally that I was going to be sharing with you guys. So we are going to have to do maybe two to three part video at least to be able to get through all of the comfort items that I want to show you guys. But anyway, let's start with the ones that I currently have out, and I'm not gonna show repeats, so if I have more than one of the same comfort item, I'm gonna just tell you guys I have more than one. So first off, is, you guys know already because I've shared this before, but this are comfort items for me. So I have multiples of these. I have, I think, like, I don't even know how many of them. I have 5 of them total, because I've gotten them from multiple different people, like my husband. I've gotten them from other people in my life, and I've collected them over time. So I have those. Those are my biggest main comfort items. Next, we have this blanket, which is a sensory blanket that I absolutely love. We also have this blanket that my husband actually got me today, which is a Pooh Bear hooded blanket. It actually has armholes, so that's awesome. I love this blanket as well. Like I said, my husband got it for me. Next, we have a couple of different other things that we have. Let's see if I can find them. So we have this guy. We have Omi. You guys have seen Omi before. And then we have, I'm going to do my weighted stuff afterwards. All right. We have a couple of other comfort items that are important for me to show you guys, but I'm gonna have to go grab them. All right, we've got my little what's his name, turtle. We've got Lammy and my bunny rabbit. So like I said, they were in this originally, but I took them out of there, so now they're just separate. Got these two. We also have my shark. We've got my duck. We've got Petunia here, which you guys have seen. She's wearing, like I said, the Grogu and then a blue dress. And then we also have, which again, you guys have seen these two, my holiday mouse and this one as well. So those are stuffed animals as far as stuffed animals goes in terms of the comfort items that I have kept with me. So those are the stuffed animals I've kept with me that are comfort items. Gonna have to put them somewhere so I can show you guys other things as well. Obviously, you guys, I'm gonna have to go through and show you guys weighted stuff. So actually, I'm gonna have to put these guys down here for now. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of stuff here. So then we have Spike. We have Sadness. We have Palmier, which is the French kitty. We have Macron, which is the French dog. And we have SpongeBob. And then we also have Brûlé, which is the other French dog that I have as a comfort item. So those are the plushies. Obviously I've shown you guys the weighted ones, the dinosaur and the dog, which I don't need to go through again. We have a couple of weighted of little blankets. We have these two blankets. This one has whales on it. This one has transportation like cars, buses, things like that on it. We have my little sleeper. We have my childhood blanket. We have this blanket that has pictures of family. We have my I almost said Starbucks, my Blockbuster blanket. We have the Goodnight Moon pillow. We have my Splash and Boots Big Heart pillow. And then we have but we have obviously like my weighted blanket and everything, which I am not gonna try to pull out because there's no need to. You guys know what a weighted blanket looks like. It's just a plain gray weighted blanket. There's no reason for me to have to pull it out to show you guys that one. And then I also have a bunch of other like comfort items as well, obviously. So you guys know my iPad is a big one. Then we also have a bin over here next to me that has stuff as well. So we have this block that makes music, plays music. And then I have multiples of these, but this is the one that I kept out. There are different ones. So I have like 2 of this exact one, and then I have others that are similar in style but different pop-up things. So we've got a little hamster, we've got a little parrot, a doggo, and a kitty cat. So got this. And then we have in the bin itself, we have this thing that I've kept. And then I have 2 of my glowworms, these 2 that I've kept with me. Obviously I have the seahorse ones as well, but these I have with me, kept with me. Got this, which I've shown you guys. I've got a Poppet. I've got Ping Ping, Pingu with me. I've got my sensory octopus. I have all of my different ear defenders, which I've shown you guys. I'm not going to go through and try to re-show you those. I also have this in there that I got yesterday. My hubby and I got them yesterday. And what else? Those are the kind of like the items that I currently have like with me at the moment that like are not like blankets or things like that. I have a couple other things that I'm gonna show you guys. But like those were the main big ones at the moment. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Right there. That thing that you like push down, that's another comfort item. I don't want to go over there and get it. But that is another comfort item of mine that I regularly try to keep and stuff that I regularly use, but it's sitting over there at the moment because that's where I've been using it like the most. So that's why it's currently over there. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have a lot of comfort items, and I have a lot more blankets. Obviously, you guys have seen what's in my thing in here. I'm showing you guys this entire thing with all of my blankets and things. The only ones that I hadn't shown were these two because I had put them somewhere else. They weren't in here, but normally they're in there. And then obviously, your defenders, you guys seen that. I keep the kitty one out, but that's that. So those are the like things right now that are the comfort items that I've been keeping with me, and everything. Oh, the other thing is, and I'm probably actually gonna have to take this out because I'm gonna have to use it in a different manner, I think, because I'm gonna have to put it somewhere else. But yeah, I'm gonna take this out for now. I'm gonna show you guys this, and it's gonna be the last thing I show you guys today. So we have this, which has a bunch of like different books in here. Like, they're obviously books for kids that are like play things. I have one more thing I'm gonna add in there, but I had one I wanted to get today or yesterday, but I didn't. So we're gonna get that one eventually. But I have this dinosaur book. I have this A to Z Learning Dictionary book. I have the animals book. I have the things that go. I have this thing. I have the Elmo. I have this one as well. And I have the big one, which is the big hippo one. So I also keep all of this stuff in here. But that is basically all of like my big like comfort items that I wanted to like show you guys, which I'm sure you've probably seen me like talk about these before. So some of you are probably being like, oh, you've shown this to us. If you've been here a while, you have probably seen me either packing these at some point because I organized them, and so therefore I keep them in a certain organized fashion in here, or you've seen me like talk about things. Oh, and I'm going to add this in here too, because this is another one of those things as well. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to put that in. Actually, no, this isn't a book, so I'm going to actually not put that in there right now. I want to keep just the books in this space. So we've got all of that in there. Now I want to try to figure out how I'm going to organize everything before we kind of close things out. Because you guys know that I have a weird system of organizing. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the main comfort items in here. And then I'm probably going to take out I'm probably going to like take out the fidget, like not the fidget, the ear defenders, and put them in a different bin, because one of the other things that I will eventually go through with you guys is I'm going to go through, my lamp just fell over. I did, all right, sensory lamp. Doesn't want to stay up, I don't know. I always hate when this falls over, there we go. So, one of the things I want to do, oh, and I have the other holiday mouse that is in here. This guy. He's the other holiday mouse plushie. But yeah, alright. Let me figure out how I'm going to set you guys up so you guys can still see me while I chat with you guys a little longer. So, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy back in here. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys like the other parts of like my blankets and stuff that are sensory blankets. Probably once we move, because right now I really don't want to try to go through everything again. It's just, it feels like it's a lot to go through right now, so we're going to just do it this way. I'm going to move some stuff. And then these are my calculators, which again, I will probably go through in a different video. And then I have this, which has some little items that are also comfort items. But again, I don't want to go through them right now, so. I have some other little things that are comfort items that are blankets, things like that, but I just don't feel like necessarily going through them right now. So we're going to go through that, and I have a little big Bluey, baby Bluey. So I'm gonna go through those with you guys at a later time, like the rest of the blankets and everything that I have that are comfort items. We will go through in a separate video, so that I don't feel obligated to do that right this minute, because let's be honest, I had originally planned to just take today to chill and not have to film anything, but then I decided to film for you guys because why not? So attempt and do my best with this stuff. See, this is the problem I have, is packing a bunch of different things into a box feels very overwhelming for me. I don't know why exactly, but it feels tough. I feel like I'm being super vulnerable with things. I'm gonna put this in storage still. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. I think what I'm gonna end up doing probably is I'm gonna take these books and I'm gonna put them in here. So there you go. Got that stuff stored in there, and now I can put everything else in that bin or in there. Like this is gonna be all my blankets. That has all of my books and things. So yeah, that is kind of the update in terms of that stuff. But now that I'm standing up, I can show you guys this more closely. This is the thing I was talking about. And then obviously I have other little things like my reborns and things, which we will do in a separate video where I kind of talk through my reborns and all of that. So, anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm going to attempt to organize everything again. And then I will catch you guys in a different video. I love you guys. As always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it. And remember who you are. Bye, guys.